Hello, everyone. On behalf of the newlywed, I would like to thank everyone for attending their amazing celebration tonight. I would also like to thank all of the veterans and active duty in attendance today, including Michael and Mark Jacobs.
Yeah.
So for those of you who don't know me, my name's Adam. Michael and I have known each other since about the 2nd grade, and we've been making some great memories along the way. When we were kids, we were together as much as possible. During those days, we would spend the day outside shooting airsoft guns. We would come in and at nighttime play Xbox. I know we went through way too many boxes of chocolate Chex cereal. That was our favorite snack. And shout out to Faith for always having a brand new box every time I came over. I appreciate that. Thank you. I also remember bringing our Nintendo DSs to school, even though it wasn't allowed, and so we could play Mario together in our desks. Michael was also kind enough to bring me pumpkin seeds that he made all the time during October and November, and that kindness hasn't changed over the years. And I know he'll be the same way with Sarah. Michael's also been my rock for a really long time, whether he knows that or not. Anytime I felt down or needed a friend to talk to, he was there. He always managed to look on the bright side of things, keeping my spirits up when I needed it the most. He's a great friend, and I'm proud to stand by his side today. Sarah, I was hoping to be the best-looking person in the room today, but obviously I failed miserably. You look beautiful. I'm so happy for the two of you. And I want to wrap things up with what a great poet once said. A great flame follows a little spark. When Michael and Sarah met, there was a little spark. I know because I talked to him the very next day. From the way he talked about Sarah, I could tell this spark was something special. You two are fantastic together. May the flame burn long, and may sparks continue to fly. To the newlyweds.
Cheers.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, a toast from our maid of honor, Caitlin Moore.
Hi, everyone. I am Sarah's younger sister, Caitlin, and I praise God for bringing this day and for being the creator of marriage. I want to thank all of you for coming to witness and celebrate the beginning of Sarah and Michael's marriage. I think especially in these times where it's really hard to gather people together and there's a lot of obstacles, that it's just a really special moment to have you all here. Thank you to the parents of the bride and groom for supporting your children in this truly transformational thing. And thank you to everyone who contributed to this day. Your generosity is really noticed and really shows how much you love Sarah and Michael. Michael, just as I am blessed to be Sarah's sister, I know that you'll be blessed to have her as a wife. And Sarah, I'm honored to be your maid of honor. So for a quarter of a century, Sarah has known me and I have known her. I made that sound long on purpose. We never had a ton in common, but we did have our family in common, and that is more than enough. We grew up spending time with Grammy, baking, watching movies. We had Christmas visits and some fun summers with Granddad and Mary. We traveled to Nanny's house and ate our fair share of pickled eggs together. We had family vacations together, which gave us both, but especially Sarah, a love for the atmosphere that the beach offers. And we played little pranks together and giggled like young girls would. Through the time, I've seen her grow and change. And there are some long-lasting gemstones in her that I would like to publicly appreciate. She has a childlike heart. This girl loves her chocolate milk and her chicken fingers and French fries and ketchup, and she will never hesitate to order them at a restaurant. She also gets really excited about reading through children's books and believes it's never too early to start collecting them. And I just love this about her, that she doesn't fear what people think when it comes to enjoying simple things. And Michael, I know you're like this through and through. So I'm glad that Sara has married someone who understands this part of her. Like Rapunzel, she has a dream, or 100 or so. She loves to envision things and look forward to the possibility of a dream, whether it's big or small. When we were little, we used to dream about owning this really big, beautiful beach house of the Outer Banks, that we'd pass it down to our children, which is a really great dream. And dreaming is what I think fuels her creativity and her love for movies, especially Disney movies. And Sara just loves the possibilities of possibilities. I've gotten to see some of how Michael encourages her creative side, and not only dreamed with her, but he's made plans with her. Some of which, like going to Hawaii, she's been dreaming of for a really long time. And I'm excited that you get to experience those such plans together and even more. She also has a desire to support. When Sara makes a good friend, they seem to be a friend for life. Which reminds me of a proverb: a friend loves at all times, and a brother is born for adversity. If ever her friends were going through a difficulty, Sara would want to be there for them. And she's not afraid of difficulty in relationships, which I really look up to and aspire to. When she supports someone, she does so with strength and perseverance. And Michael is her very best friend. You may already be convinced of this, but Sara will stick by you loyally. She'll do what she can to support you when you're unsure and lift you up when you feel down. And overall, she'll point you to Jesus Christ, who is the very one to bring you through and sustain you always. And that brings me to my last, most foundational gemstone note, which is more like a diamond of beauty kind of gemstone, and that's her fervent love for God. In the Bible, one of Jesus' followers writes, "For I long to see you, that I may impart to you some spiritual gift as to strengthen you. That is, we may be mutually encouraged by each other's faith, both yours and mine." And I'm blessed to stand before you and say that Sara and I have actually lived this verse. We have been mutually encouraged by each other's faith and strengthened. Michael, your wife, is a wise woman who has humbled herself before the King of Kings and is continually growing in a deep relationship with God. Because of that, she will love you with the greatest love. And I pray that your marriage will be filled with this love that's transformational, and that God will grow you closer to himself as you sacrifice for each other. Michael, I'm glad to have you join our family. Everyone raise your glasses to the new Mr. and Mrs. Jacobs.
Yeah!